kimono sleeve. So for the kimono sleeve, you'll be taking the bicep measurement. My bicep measurement, that is to the part of the largest part of my arm from the shoulder, is 7 inches. So I'll be working at 7 inches. So this is my 7 inches. So right from this mark of 7 inches, I'm going to come down by 2 inches, okay, to slant my shoulder at that point. So if I come down by 2 inches for my kimono, or let me come down by 1.5, I don't want it too slopey. So from here, I come down by 1.5. So this is my 1.5, and you can see I'm connecting my 1.5 straight to the natural neckline. Please take note of that. And from that point, I'm going to measure 9 inches down for the opening of my kimono. But another thing I will advise is to take your bicep circumference, divide by 2, because you'll be attaching a sleeve at that point. So my bicep circumference is 15, divide by 2 is 7.5. Okay, 15 divide by 2, okay, is 8.5. So from this point, I'm going to connect to 8.5. This is my 8.5. Okay, so I'm actually going to draw a straight line, but this straight line I'm going to use dotted lines to it, because we are going to also come in by 1 inch. So this is my kimono right now. But I'm going to make a little of alteration to this kimono, and to do that, on this line I'm going to come in by 1 inch. From here, 1 inch, and this is the actual sleeve for my kimono. Can you see that? So that is how it should be slanting. So once that is done, I'm going to come in with my ruler and use the curvy part to connect that kimono curvy. You can see how I'm positioning my ruler. Once it matches up from here and from this sleeve, I have my full kimono drafting. So, but remember, before we do all of this, before we come over here, we are supposed to have added our shift. Okay, so sorry about that. We are making a shift dress. So for the shift dress, before I do all of this, I'm going to add 1 inch. Okay, if it's not a kimono anyway, you are supposed to add, but let me just add it. From this point, you add 1 inch to your bust, and on your waist you add 1.5 to your waist. On the hip, you add 1.5 to your hip. Okay, and on the hem, I'll add 2 inches to my hem. So you can see how I added that 1.5, 1.5, 2 inches to the hem. So this is it. I'm going to connect the shift. This is the shifting I've shifted now. The bust is 1 inch connected to the 1.5. So once that is done, I'm going to turn over my ruler and connect to the hip. You can see the shift. Okay, then I'll come in with my straight ruler and connect to the hem at 2 inches. Can you see that? So what it means that a quarter of this is 1.5. If I times it by 4, I have 6 inches added to the hip, and I have 6 inches added to the waist, and I have 8 inches added to the hem to make it free, and I have 4 inches added to the bust. Okay, gives it that fullness. So now this particular marking we did here, we'll be bringing it back here. Okay, that was why I told you not to make it yet. So we'll be bringing it back to this point. So I'll be using the inner curve to do that. From this point to this point, I'll connect. So you can see I've already connected my shift, and we are done with this dress. So I'm going to cut what I have on my beautiful shift dress now. So I want you to watch how my patterns are cut. So this is the shift, and what we have here, we are going to use it to cut the back as well, but I'll show you how we are going to cut the back. So you can see the shift now coming into the kimono. So at this sleeve, I'm going to attach my straight ruffles. Okay, so let me finish cutting, then I'll show you how you attach your straight ruffles. So I'm cutting off what I have at this point, and I'm cutting my neckline. This is my neckline, and I'll cut it straight to the zipper. Can you see? So our shift dress is ready now. So this is exactly what I'm going to use to sew my shift dress. So for this, I'll cut this 2 times. 2 times of this will give me 2 fronts, left and right, with the zip in front. But when I'm cutting my back, I'm going to bend my back like this. Or let me look, this is what I'm going to do for the back. Remember, the neckline we cut off. We are supposed to, because I actually want to do this for front and back. So it means I'm going to return back the neckline. Okay, I actually want to show you what you can do so you don't go having this pattern cut draft twice. So if you don't want the pattern to be drafted twice, you want to use it for front and back, I will apply my adhesive back to bring back my pattern and show you what you do before you cut. So I'm going to come back with the neckline. I'm going to return the neckline back to where it was. I'm returning it back to show you what you can do for ease. So I'm going to come down by 2 inches for my back neckline. This is 2 inches for my back neckline, and I'm going to connect my neckline from here to the 2 inches. So that becomes the back neckline. So if I'm cutting now, I'll be cutting. Alright people, so now you can see how I cut the back neckline. So this is what you actually need to do. So I'll be folding the zipper, okay, to cut my back dress. So if you are cutting the back, you have to cut the back first, the way you see me folding my zipper line. So I'm going to fold my zipper line to cut the back because I'm using this same pattern. So I'll place this pattern and I'm going to cut on fold. My fabric will be cut on fold. Okay, so once I'm done cutting, I'll bring out my zipper again, and I'll come now to finally cut my front pattern. Can you see? So this is what I was supposed to do before I cut off. So I will now use this and cut my front pattern, and we are done. So next is to make yours. After joining your clothes, take the measurement of your bicep and make pleated your straight pleats and attach to this, and we are done with this dress. Okay, so this is how we come to the end of this tutorial. I believe you learned a lot from this pattern drafting. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, and drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you for coming, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.